We're going to see Fremantle in action on Saturday night. The Fremantle Football Club up against Indigenous All-Stars. You can listen on SEN Stadium also when you come along to the game. So you download the app, tap SEN Stadium. And we're going to be on air from 4 o'clock. And one of those players out in the middle doing his thing will be Andrew Brayshaw. Andrew, appreciate your time. First chat for 2025. Are you excited about getting out there, sort of getting into the main stuff? Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, no, very excited. First time in a while that the AFL's had the All-Stars game, and very grateful that Freo gets to be a part of that.
How genuine will you be? This is a good hit out, isn't it? You've got Geelong in your first game, and as I've mentioned a couple of times this morning to Scotty, they would have played a game by the time you play them. So here's a real good opportunity of get some real physicality into the pre-season, some game-style workings into the pre-season against a pretty good opposition.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be taking it seriously. For us, it's one more opportunity for our players to prove that they're ready to play round one for us. So everyone who's putting their hand up to play is going to be going out there and giving it their all. And what better team to try and do that against than the Indigenous All-Stars? They're going to be very exciting, very fast ball movement through the corridor and trying to take hangers on us and trying to sell candy. It's going to be a lot of fun, but we're taking it very serious. It's going to be awesome.
Hey, Andy, how good is it to hear the words, pre-season's over?
Yeah, I have been waiting to hear those words for a long time, and this, everyone here in WA knows how hot it's been, so it's been a really, really brutal pre-season, but now that we get into games, it's the best time of the year.
Well, all summer you'll hear that every club is flying, that blokes are running PBs and they've come back in great nick and all that sort of jazz, but the word out of Coburn is that your team, your entire squad is absolutely lighting it up, and I'm all over you this year. Like I'm all in on Fremantle this year. I think you're a massive, massive show. How have you seen this summer compared to others going into a season?
It's been definitely one of our most challenging summers. The heat has been, brutal, and the sessions that we've been doing have been really high intensity. I think we're at a position now where our list is, we have the depth of a list where we can compete really well 18 on 18 out on the field. So a lot of our practice, full ground stuff has been really solid. We have a lot of guys competing for spots, and I think everyone's just hungry to try and get into that round one side, because I think, we really believe we can go far this year. So everyone's really excited.
My main man, Josh Treacy's been elevated to the leadership group, just bouncing off his work last year. More improvement yet to come in him. He's still a young man, but geez, he was so good last year and leading on from the year before as well. More improvement in the big man?
Yeah, I think we'll see him kick a lot of goals for us this year. He's someone who's probably in the last couple of years has really elevated his game to a spot where he probably gets one of our best defenders, opposition defenders on the weekend. And I think the reason why he was put into the leadership group is because he's happy to take on that responsibility of, taking on a really strong, big man from the opposition and just trying to be physical, put his chest out, lead from the front. Everyone loves the way he goes about it with his actions on the field. And I think this year he's looking really fit, really strong again, and hopefully he can take another step forward. I see him as a really key part of us winning a lot of games this year.
Andrew Brayshaw is our guest, of course, ahead of the big game Saturday night, and you can hear it all here on SEN from 4 o'clock. Of course, now we know that Michael Walters, son, has been named as the leader, the skipper of the Indigenous All-Stars. I don't know whether he's been back at the club since, but is he talking up a big game? And who's going to lead your team into battle?
Sonny is the captain of the Indigenous All-Stars, and Moose is out this weekend. The club announced yesterday that he tweaked his ankle a little bit, and so they're going to not play him. So that means it's going to be Caleb and I as the vice captains. We'll have to step up and lead the club this weekend. So I actually don't know which one of us are going to captain this weekend, but we'll find out, I guess.
What if Sonny's on the line, right? What if he's there, he's sitting underneath a pill, and you've just got him in your sights, you've got him lined up. There is obviously just a little bit where you might just pull back on the great little man.
Yeah, it's actually going to be really interesting. Because usually when I step across the line, see a little bit red and you just go after it. No matter who's there, you just try and win the footy. I'm definitely not going out to hurt anyone, so hopefully he doesn't sit under a high ball or anything. I don't want to have to run through him, but no, it's going to be interesting because obviously himself and Shay, both really key parts for us in 2025, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
It certainly is. We're looking forward to it, though. I think it will be pretty genuine. They don't want to lose, of course, playing with their brothers, which they're incredibly excited about, and something I think it hasn't happened since about 2015. So looking forward to that one. And of course, as you mentioned, at Fremantle, some players who will be champing at the bit to get amongst it and to push their claims for a game against Geelong in the first round for them. Hey, a couple of other quick ones for you before we let you go. Have you been on the end of a Cosy Pickett text, mate?
I personally haven't, no, but I do know Cozzy, and we would love, if he's listening to this, we would love to have him next year. Okay, and how important have you sort of got on to Angus, have you got on to Gus and said, look, if you can help us out in any way, shape or form to steer him over here, you're going to use him as the middleman? Yes. I might have to use Angus as a little bit of a middleman, yeah. Well, I think Cozzy knows how good it would be over here. So, if he's ever considering it, we would definitely have it.
All righty. And it wouldn't be a question with you, an interview with you right now, so you know where this is going to go, right? This is from a text from Simon of Claremont and Tom, who are both rusted on Fremantle fans, and Mike of Palmyra. We've got a lot of Fremantle fans here. I think they know because I'm a Fremantle man that they've jumped on with me.
Who's closer to a flag, Goss, Fremantle or West Coast?
We'll get to that later after our guest leaves us. But Andrew, can you please ask Andrew, please put pen to paper before round one. So where are we at? Give us the update, please, Mr. Brayshaw.
So the update surrounding my contract is that my management is working through that with the footy club at the moment. So ideally, that would be awesome if we can get that done before round one. I do love the footy club and really want to be a part of what I think is going to be an awesome future. So to those people that have written in and the many people that are asking me out and about, yes, we're working towards something, definitely.
Okay, so now last one before we let you go.
In Goss, Warner, Pickett, Brayshaw might have to leave.
Bolton,
I mean, there might not be anything left for him.
The last bloke could be going with Andrew Brayshaw, let me tell you. But can I just ask then, out of a percentage, I know it's very hypothetical, Andrew, but please run with this because this will be the headline. Out of 10, your chances of playing for Fremantle beyond this year, what's your chances going on signing a new deal?
Out of 10 being, yes, I'm definitely re-signing.
Correct.
Well, yes, in my mind, it's a 10, 100%.
I think Fremantle fans
Fremantle to stuff up then.
Yeah, no, they're not going to stuff.
They're not going to stuff.
He's the main man.
Hey, mate, one thing before you do go, I know Angus got married over summer, didn't he? And it always concerns me when all the Brayshaws get together in one room, and it just worries me that things are going to go sideways. How was it?
Oh no, it was great. Obviously, it's been a really tough year for Angus, but to have that sort of wedding at the end of the year really, got him through the year really when footy was being played and he wasn't able to. I think he was able to focus on preparing for his wedding, and it was an awesome day and a couple of days it was really fun.
So when are you getting married? I know you're engaged, but when have you set a date?
Well done, mate.
Yeah, November the 1st is my wedding with my beautiful fiancée.
That's not Melbourne Cup Day, is it?
It's not Derby Day.
The day before Melbourne Cup.
Oh, it's a Monday.
Yeah, Derby Day.
It's Derby Day.
Good,
no
good stuff.
One gets married on Derby Day. Do you need an MC? Gossage is checking his diary right now.
You reckon he doesn't have enough Brayshaws in the family that can MC?
No, they'll all be sideways. You've seen them get together?
Oh, mate, please. Hey, appreciate your time. Good luck on Saturday night. Looking forward to seeing you get out there and do your thing. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, fellas. Appreciate it.
He's a rip-up, Andrew Brayshaw. Macca's new McSmart meal is here. Just $6.95. T's and C's apply. Quote, 10 out of 10.
In my mind, 10 out of 10. So there's Fremantle supporters right now. They're breathing a lot easier. There's no way at all Andy Brayshaw's going. He's a club man. He's a vice-captain, soon to be captain. And he's going to be a great of your football club.